Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Seco Style. I am Seco, and today I will be showing you how to put lightsabers into pretty much any photo you want, like in the Skyrim background. I'm not going to show you how to do the Yoda and Darth Vader because they are absolutely not perfect. I don't even like them in that photo myself. I don't even know why I put them in there. I'm just going to show you how to get rid of his original swords and replace them with lightsabers, and I'm not going to do the whole Star Wars text because that is also terrible. I don't know why I put that in there either. Start out, you're going to have to find the original background. Let's just close out of this. You're going to have to go to your web browser. You're going to have to... That's my Facebook, I'm sorry. You're going to have to go to some form of Google, Bing, something, and type in Skyrim wallpaper. Make sure your size is set to large because you have to find the one. Click, it should be like named Dragonborn or something, and it should be on 4-player podcast. You don't actually have to be a member of 4-player podcast, but you just have to, you know, pull it off of it. See full size image, save an image as. We're gonna have to go to desktop. It's already on desktop. Okay, click save. Alright, and if that pops up, you have it on your desktop. So now all you have to do is go file, open. Sorry about that 60 there. That's Fraps being Fraps. Anyway, Dragonborn 1. Alright, so as you can see, he has, get rid of the crop tool, he has a dagger and like some like weird iron longsword or something. And the trick is to get this fog like the same like feathered ghostly effect and not be all blocky. To do this, what we're going to have to do first is, well, you might want to zoom in for starters. Get as close as possible without pixelating it. Alright. Probably the easiest tool to use is the clone stamp tool, which is located right here. Clone stamp tool. Going to want to make sure that your hardness is set to 0, and I'll show you what happens when it's not set to 0. It's set to 100. Watch this. Going to hold down Alt to target a location to copy. You're going to want to copy the fog down here. Let's just say right there, and paste. And look, that's what happens when the hardness is set to 100%. It looks blotchy and terrible, and it takes forever to fix that. So Control Z to undo. Gonna have to set hardness. You click up here on your brushes and set hardness to 0%. Then all I have to do is re-click it, retarget it. Let's increase our brush size with the bracket, make it a little easier on us. Okay, gonna want to click, just kind of do kind of like a circle effect, and see how much better that looks already. Let's see, let's try it again. You're gonna have to keep doing that like once or twice. You don't want to cover up his hand, you just want to cover up the blade itself. Probably select down here, patch it up a bit. There, that let's see. There, that looks more realistic. That looks good. Alright, over here is a little bit more tricky. You might have to try a few times at this one. Over here, I'm going to select that. Yeah, do it about right there. Might have to select this dragon tail and... Ooh, that didn't look right. It's going to be covered up by the lightsaber anyway, so don't really worry about that part. Let's select up there. Get rid of that part of the sword. That looks good. And then select part of the dragon tail. Ooh, this is starting to look a little weird. I'm sorry. Oh. Maybe if I decrease my brush size a little bit. There, that might help. Starting to look better. Once again, it's going to be covered up by the lightsaber anyway, so you're not really going to have to worry about that. A little touch up right there. And that looks good. Okay, so now pretty much we got rid of the sword blades and just left him with the handles. You can't see the handle on the dagger, but that's because it's a dagger. It doesn't really have a handle or a hilt or whatever it is. So next, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make a new layer. Go to layer, new, or shift control N, or if you're on a Mac, I don't know what the Mac is, so go to new layer. You're going to want to set this mode to screen, fill screen with color neutral black, 100%, blah blah blah, all that nonsense, and hit OK. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that white is set as your foreground color. You're going to want to click on your brush and make your brush size about the size of what a lightsaber would be. I'd say about that size. You're going to click once, you're going to hold shift, you're going to drag a little bit. I'm going to say about to right here. And, well, yeah, you're going to click, hold shift, and then click again. And then, yeah, that looks about right. That pretty much just made a straight line with your lightsaber, just like in the very first one. Nice, simple, easy. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit Control J 3 times. Hitting Control J 3 times copies the layer 3 times so that you can go into Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and do the whole, do it by 40, 40, do the one below it by 30, and do the one below that by 20. I'm being slow at this. Yeah, something like that. Might have to mess around with that. All you have to do now is right click the layers, go down to merge down. Make sure you're clicking in the words layer 1 copy 3. Don't click on the picture because then it's going to be like large thumbnails, layer properties. Do that. Merge down, and merge down. Alright, now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull up your color balance adjustment to give it its color. We're going to make this side the red side, so let's see, color balance or Control B. We're going to set midtones to red, shadows to red, and highlights, if you want to go crazy with it, you can, to red. That seems like a pretty decent lightsaber. Alright, you might want to... Alright, now you're probably going to want to take your burn tool. Oh, nice brush size. Okay, take your burn tool and make sure that the range is set to shadows and just kind of lessen the heavy glow around it. You don't really want that much glow because I don't think a lightsaber gives off like that huge amount of light unless you're watching Clone Wars. I know I'm a expert on Star Wars apparently. Okay, let's see, midtones, kind of do a little bit of touch up again. Alright, so pretty much you got the red lightsaber. You're going to want to do the same with the other side. So you're going to want to make a new layer, set it back to screen, fill color style neutral black, blah blah whatever, hit OK. Going to want to make sure that's set back in the same location. Click, hold shift, drag down a bit, click again. I might have to adjust that a tad, so hit Control T and kind of alter the angle of it about right there. Hit enter and that looks about right. I don't know why this is longer than this, but I just don't really, it doesn't really matter at this point. Well, actually, no, I know an easier way to do. You don't have to remake a whole another one. All you have to do is, let's just delete this. We're going to want to go back to the red lightsaber. We're going to want to completely copy that. drag it over. We're going to want to alter the angle with your free transform. Let's see. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Okay, yeah, that looks about the right angle. Hit OK. And all you have to do now is go into your hue saturation, which is Control U, or just adjustments, hue saturation. And you're going to want to alter that to blue. Oh look, we made a blue lightsaber. It's kind of desaturated a little bit. You don't want to like neon blue because everything else is pretty desaturated in this photo. So kind of desaturated a little bit. Hit OK. Well, there you go. You got the two lightsabers, but it's not done yet. Next, what we got to do is make a new layer. Oh, I broke my own rule. Let's see. New layer. Control Shift N or whatever. The screen again. Fill the screen with neutral color black. Da 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 da. What we're going to want to do with this layer is we're going to want to go into filter, go back to render, lens flare. Once again, I'll do the 105mm prime, drop it down to 50, good. Alright. Ooh, look, now we got lens flare for our beautiful red lightsaber. Okay. And for this, we're going to go into our color balance, Control B or Command B or whatever that Mac one is. Oh yeah, we don't want to mess with blue. That'd be funny. A blue lens flare with a red lightsaber. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I'd definitely go see another Star Wars show if someone actually had that lightsaber. Okay, we're going to just... yeah, you don't really need to mess with the highlights on that one. It's good at 0. Alright, and now comes the also fun part of deleting all of the lens flare. Of course, your burn tool is going to be your best friend at this. You're going to, sometimes you have to like massively hammer the clicking button on it, or yeah, definitely set to midtones. You're going to want to set to shadows because shadows works the best for this. It gets rid of all the heavy highlight and everything. Don't even look like real lens flare. It's kind of sad. Okay. I love Photoshop. It's so amazing and fun to do whatever you want. Alright, so pretty much we got a lens flare on the red one, and now it kind of looks like he's just holding a lightsaber coming out, and just like that. We're going to want to recopy this layer. Click, drag down to the new layer icon on your layers screen. Let go, and then made a new layer. Going to click it. We're going to drag it over, put it in the same spot as that one. And we're going to go back to, no, actually, no, not color balance, hue saturation, and transform the stupid thing blue. Yay, drop the saturation a little. Alright, and well, that's pretty much all you really had to do, because look at the final project. Da 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 da. You have just created a Skyrim wallpaper that is actually not a Skyrim wallpaper. It's a Star Wars Skyrim wallpaper. That's pretty much it for this tutorial. This has been Seco. I hope this has been helpful to you. I will be posting another video sometime either this week or the very start of next week. I don't know. I will try to be posting another one soon. Seco, thank you for watching my tutorial.